Hey guys, I just picked up the new Terminator 2 cabinet from Arcade1up. Just giving you some of my initial thoughts here. I really enjoy the build quality on this cabinet. It's similar to Big Blue. Honestly, it's a little better than Big Blue. And Tron. I have Tron as well. I find this one to be, more on par with Tron's build quality. It's super sturdy, probably the sturdiest Arcade1up I've ever put together. I've owned pretty much all of the cabinets at one point in time, and I continue to upgrade them as the better cabinets kind of come out and titles come out that I'm more interested in. So T2 is definitely a holy grail cabinet for me. It was one of the games that I always played in the arcade growing up. So once they announced this, I knew I had to get it regardless of if the guns weren't stationary and the design wasn't exactly arcade perfect. I didn't really care. I just wanted Terminator 2 for my game room. I know it only has one game, but to me, they only had one game in the arcades, and, that's what I'm looking for. So, I'll turn this on. The guns are a little cheap for sure. That's definitely one con I would say about it. I wish they had that coin door on the front. I probably will put a coin door on at some point. Do a little upgrade there. Once I turned it on for the first time, it did the upgrade, the update for the software. No issues there. So there is the screen. You got the game and you have the making of. So there's not a whole lot going on there. You do have to stand a bit further back with this cabinet for the gun to properly register. So if you're up close, it has a bit of a tough time. It's kind of annoying when you first set up your Wi-Fi on the cabinet because you have to use the gun, and it's a little temperamental. But once you get it, you have it, and you don't have to do it again, so that's all right. So yeah, the force feedback is a bit weak on these guns. They have no weight to them, which I know a few people have mentioned. It's a fair complaint. They feel like toys because, it is a toy. But it'd be nice if it was a little more heavy duty, especially when you're paying like almost $1,000, at least here in Canada with taxes and everything. Yeah, I can see the motor in these guns burning out.
It's Judgment Day.
So I do find that the aiming is really awesome in this for what it is. As long as you're behind, a little further back, the accuracy and everything's awesome. So they really hit the nail on the head there. The software is great. Turn this down a little bit. So yeah, overall, build quality is awesome. The look of the cabinet's amazing. The marquee is, more similar to the Big Blue style, where you slide it in near the end of the build. I find that turns out to be a way nicer marquee compared to something like the Tron marquee or Turtles in Time marquee. I have that one too, and that was just, totally washed out. I hope that they continue to, do this design moving forward. This design overall is exactly what they should be doing. It's more like true 3/4 scale replica, as opposed to like the cookie cutter designs they had in the past, which was cool at the time because we didn't have any other options. But now they're doing these unique designs. I think this is the way they have to keep going moving forward. So yeah, my overall thoughts, I love the cabinet. It's exactly what I wanted for my home arcade. I know it's got one game, but again, arcades only have one game in the arcade, so can't really complain there. I wish it did have more light gun games just for a multi-cade aspect in a home arcade to slim things down a bit, take up less space. But this is the main light gun game I would want if I had one anyway. The only other one I might get is House of the Dead when they come out with that later this year. I'm thinking it's coming out anyway. You know, I did get the Tron. I didn't do a video on that. I do have some issues with that cabinet that I'll probably do a separate video for. It's the same issues everybody else has, I'm sure. Moving forward, I am planning on filling that space and that space with Killer Instinct Pro and Mortal Kombat Pro whenever that comes out. I've decided I'm not going to buy any cabinets that don't have Wi-Fi moving forward, and I won't buy anything that doesn't have a unique control scheme or offer online play. So I thought with technology these days, there's no excuse why we can't have Wi-Fi and everything. So anyway, what do I think about Terminator 2? I think if you love the game and you are, you know, looking for a unique control experience in your home arcade, this is definitely one of the machines to pick up and enjoy, because it looks awesome. The build quality is awesome. Probably, definitely, I think the best they've done so far to date. And, you know, who doesn't want Arnie in your home arcade? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it helpful, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.